Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another video. This is going to be for Zombieland, and basically Zombieland 2 has risen up from the dead, pun intended. So yeah, basically, for those who don't know, Zombieland, which came out in 2009, was scheduled for a sequel for an unknown date, but that never got around. Um, at some point, they decided to do an Amazon TV series, which was never picked up. The first episode was aired on Amazon for free, but nobody ever picked it up, and eventually they took it off. So yeah, but now Zombieland 2 is up and going. They're actually gonna do it right now, which for me, I actually think this is some great news. I'm a huge fan of Zombieland. Zombieland is one of those films with like a cult classic. It's has kind of some kind of cult following, and I even have it in part of my collection. Um, so yeah, so the fact that they're actually going to be doing Zombieland 2, in my opinion, it's great. It's great if you ask me, cause first off, it's within my top 25 favorite films of all time. So yeah, but now for the actual info. Basically, Dave Callaham, who wrote I believe he wrote for Godzilla, the one that came out this year. He's set to possibly be writing for the 2000 for this film. Jessie Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone, and Abigail Breslin. Right around after the sequel was announced back in like 2010, they were pretty happy. They say it'd be cool to make Zombieland 2, but as we all know, their careers took off. Social Network, with Jessie Eisenberg, the Hunger Games franchise with Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone, she's been in a couple films, Amazing Spider-Man franchise thus far, from what I know. And Abigail Breslin, I don't even know what she's up to, but I know she's pretty high up there too. So yeah, their careers took off, and that kind of stopped Zombieland 2 in its tracks. But now it's up and running again. Ruben Flichner, I don't know, who also worked in the original film, is set to be overviewing the script for this new sequel. The thing is that we don't know if any of the original cast, Eisenberg, Breslin, Harrelson, or Stone, we don't know if any of them are gonna come back here to reprise the role, of Tallahassee, Columbus, Wichita, and Little Rock. We don't know if they're coming back or if they're gonna come back with some new characters. I'd like to see new characters, but at the same time, I'd like to see the original characters, because the original characters, they're fun to look at, and how they worked. But I think it'd be pretty cool to also see some new characters. Maybe continue with naming them with different cities or states or something. Maybe not. I don't know. The new characters, as long as they're interesting. As long as Zombieland 2 is good, I'm all good. I'm probably gonna go watch it like first week or something, regardless of new characters or not. But yeah, I mean, it's really cool. I mean, that's really all the info we have. That Ruben Flichner is gonna be overlooking the film, more specifically the script, and also Dave Callaham will be writing for it, and none of the stars. We don't know if any of the stars are set to actually reprise the roles or not. But it is pretty cool that we're actually advancing on a Zombieland 2 sequel, which again, Zombieland was like a cult classic, or at least has a cult following. I don't know if you'd call it a cult classic just yet, considering it's been 5 years since it came out. But it's definitely a cult film. You could kind of call it like that, like a kind of a cult film. So yeah, some pretty exciting news. They haven't really given us a release date yet, so that sucks. But if I had to make a prediction before 2020, I don't know, maybe between 2016 and 2018 to give you a more firm answer, So yeah, but I do think it's gonna come out within like close close to 10 years after the original one. Which now that I think of it, that is another problem because that means they'd be 10 years into the apocalypse. And if you're gonna hire the original stars, you kind of have to realize that Abigail Breslin has she was like 12 when the first one came out, and if you're gonna make it with the original stars, she's gonna be like 23 when Zombieland 2 comes out. So they do have to point that out if they're gonna make cast the original cast. So yeah, hopefully they do have a few cameos. The last one had Bill Murray. Hopefully this one has a few more, or at least a very good one, like Schwarzenegger. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. Really excited for that. Link down below for those who want to check it out. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off. And I almost forgot to say subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews, so definitely stay tuned for that. Besides that, comment down below on your thoughts on Zombieland 2. Do you think it's a great idea? Do you think they should do it or not? And do you think they should use the original cast or not? Comment all that down below. Let me know. I think it's a good idea, but maybe cast some new people now that I think about it, because, Abigail Breslin, she's going to be like an adult by the time this film comes out, and they would have to address that. Or just kill her off. That's another possibility. So yeah. Subscribe, comment down below, like this video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.